Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be Pluto retrograde messages for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, this Pluto retrograde period is about taking your power back. So ready or not, it's here. It began on April 27th and the Lord of the Underworld began his backward shift until October 6th. So this is about 6 months. Relentless and smoldering is how we can describe Pluto's celestial expression. His renewal and transformation are the results of this intense purification process. Despite being known as the Cosmic Grim Reaper, Pluto's power governs all things related to death, karma, sex, taboo, transformation, and everything hidden under the surface. All right, my dearest fellow Scorpios, let's go ahead and jump into this. As I'm doing the reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, my dear Scorpios, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest fellow Scorpios. I wonder how you guys are vibing, how you guys are feeling with that Scorpio full moon we just had. I'm a lunar Scorpio, and truth be told, I'm loving the energy. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages come through. All right, so the Two of Wands. So my Scorpios, you guys are at a crux. You guys are making a decision here. You're trying to see things from all angles. It could be, some of you guys, this is a twin flame journey. It could be about love. It could be about business. It could be about, should I stay? Should I go? Which direction am I moving in? What's being transformed? The Hierophant. Okay, Scorpio. So some of you guys, you've been trying to call in love. Some of you guys, what I'm getting, you guys have had a very unique path and journey. Okay, and some of you are feeling like there just might not be anybody out there for you. Some of you guys, you might not have been in, it might have been a while since you were in any sort of long-term commitment, or maybe you've just broken up with somebody. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. But what I'm getting here is there's something really beautiful coming to you. There's something that you're shifting internally that's going to call in like a divine counterpart. Okay, but for some of you guys, it's not going to be about love. This is about calling in some sort of contract, some sort of stability at work. The Hierophant can represent government organizations, higher learning, family, traditions, values. Okay, so I'm seeing here that there's something here that's going to be brought into balance, and it feels like it's been a long time coming, Scorpio. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Some of you guys, I just feel like you have had a hard time finding a partner, okay, or making commitments, or you've wanted a commitment or committed relationship with someone in particular. That's being transformed. For others of you, if you've been looking for work and you've been trying to figure out, okay, what is it that I really truly want to do, or what do I want to study, what direction do I want to move in, that will be becoming clear for you as well. So what you need to do, the Six of Swords is telling me that there may be someone or something that's coming back to you. You may be going back to, some of you might be moving back home. Some of you, you may be going back to a person from your past. Okay, or you guys are being brought back into one another's energy or into one another's lives, because there's a contract that still needs to be resolved. Now, it could be a karmic contract, but for many of you guys, I do feel like it's actually somebody that you know from the past, where there's some sort of reconciliation or there's some sort of second chance. Okay, it could be that your spiritual journeys took you away from one another so that you guys could evolve and grow. But I feel like with this Two of Wands energy, it's going to be a really important decision that you have to make, because some of my Scorpios out there, you're going to be really uncomfortable with the idea of going back to anybody in the past, which is completely okay. But it may be that this energy is being brought back to you, or this person or this situation, so that it can give you closure, so that you can move on. Because I do feel like there's something here, there's some sort of conflict, okay, that's not allowing you to move forward. Maybe some of you guys also, you might have been ghosted, or you might have just not had any sort of resolution in this particular situation. And Spirit saying that will be transformed. Okay, like you're going to be seeing things from a higher perspective. You may be offering out an apology, or just write somebody a letter, whether you send it to them or not, but just so that you can clear your energy and you can move forward. All right, but we'll see. Some of you guys, it's about a reconciliation, but others of you, it's about healing and moving forward. For some of you, it might be a job. Again, life might have gotten in the way. You know, you might have really wanted to be an artist or a singer or a lawyer or a doctor, but you weren't able to do that because of your, because of your path. Some of you might be returning to that, but it's not without mental conflict, okay? So let's see what you need to know. 5 of Wands. Yeah, there are definitely some challenges here. But any of the challenges that you guys have faced, my dear Scorpios, they've actually been for your benefit, for your evolution, and for your growth. All right, so we have 2 5s coming out. 55 can be about conflict and change. Some of my Scorpios, you're looking at, do I want to change the situation? Am I comfortable with change? But I feel like regardless, it's coming. The 6 of Swords takes us back. 6 of Swords in reverse takes us back to the 5 of Swords, which is, now we have 5, 5, 5. So it's going to be an important number sequence for my Scorpios out there. What's hidden from you? Somebody wants to reconcile with you, Scorpio. You may not be so sure. Again, you could be divorced or separated from this person. You may have a lot of options. You might have a lot of people fighting for your attention. Again, if you're looking for a job, it might be a lot of people that want to hire you. You have a lot more choice than you think you do. But somebody has very sweet feelings for you. Somebody wants a reconciliation. It could be that you were dealing with somebody that didn't want to commit or had a lot of options. Okay, and you may have walked away from this person. I just get this energy of these cards is someone or something coming back to you. Final outcome, Knight of Cups, romance, intimacy. Somebody's going to make you a love offer. Somebody's going to make you a job offer. You might not see that coming because you might be looking at how to move forward. Okay, and you might be dealing with like a lot of challenges, a lot of responsibilities. You might have a lot of offers, but I feel like there's another water sign. Somebody who wants to reconcile with you, somebody who's seeing things a lot clearly. I feel like maybe they're regretting moving away from you, separating, divorcing. I feel like this person hasn't been able to move on. They've experienced a lot of karma, a lot of challenges because of what happened between you guys. Some of you guys have had a difficult time moving on, and you've experienced a lot of challenges, so it feels like kind of a relief if you guys get back together or you come back to this job or this person. I know that's not what we always want to hear. Overall energy, Magician. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini here, Scorpio. But I also feel like it's really important that you communicate what you want and what you need. I feel like there could have been a misunderstanding between you and this person that led to a separation or an ending. Wow. Yeah. And the 7 of Swords, somebody wasn't being completely honest. Okay. Or somebody just sort of like, this could be an energy of ghosting, or they gave you the cold shoulder. They didn't tell you everything, but it just sort of ended abruptly. Okay, there could be no communication between you and this person. But their true feelings, Scorpio, here is that somebody wants to make you an offer. It could also be a job offer. Okay, so it's really important. Like, you could have missed an email or a communication from somebody that was offering you a job. So just go back through and check that, especially if you get if your emails are completely inundate you, or your messages. Why is this let's clarify. Why is this 2 of Wands here for Scorpio? You guys are in the midst of a very important decision. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of my Scorpios, you just don't want to be single anymore. I don't think you will be, because I feel like you actually have a lot of people competing for your affection. Or if you are applying for jobs, there are a lot of people that see your worth and your value. So you're going to have a lot of choices. Okay, some of you guys, it's a workplace situation, or it has to do with work somehow, or somebody, you want to put in you want somebody who's going to give you stability and dedication. My goodness. So the Hierophant here in reverse is being clarified by the Empress. So somebody that you are currently in separation from sees you as the bee's knees, Scorpio. You're in this Empress energy. You're holding yourself in really high regard. And we see that because you're in this Two of Wands. You're really high up. You are weighing your options. If anybody doesn't come at you correct, whether this is a job offer or this is a love relationship or this is somebody that you're separated from, you absolutely are going to cut them off and walk away. I see that with the Two of Cups. But somebody, whether it's you or your person or it's both of you, Scorpio, haven't been able to move on since this breakup or this separation. Again, it could be that, it could be that there was some sort of misunderstanding or miscommunication, but they're seeing you as the Empress, but you are holding yourself in very high regard and you're not going to give in very easily, Scorpio. So there is a little bit of conflict. There's some challenges here. So let's see what they are. Three of Swords in reverse. So there could be, it could be ego energy. Somebody here wants to come in and express regret or make an apology. But it depends on how they come in and talk to you. I feel like, Scorpio, for many of you, this is a love situation. It may be a job as well. Like you might have gotten fed up with a boss. Maybe you work with a family member. You might have walked off the job or you might have turned in your resignation. But I feel like they want you back. Okay, and for many of you, this is a love situation. This is somebody from your past who has very sweet memories of you. They're kind of seeing things differently. I think they've tried to move on, but they can't. Okay, they can't because they're seeing you as the Empress and you're holding yourself in high regard. And whether you recognize it or not, Scorpio, I feel like you're manifesting this because I feel like it's actually mutual. Okay, there we get the World card in reverse. Yeah, sorry, this is the Judgment card in reverse. Somebody here is doing a review of everything that happened. And I think they're showing up and they want to be accountable. They want to be accountable for whatever happened or whatever led to the separation. But I feel like it's mutual. I feel like, Scorpio, you too have to take a look at your role, at what happened, because both of you are having trouble moving on. Both of you are having trouble, challenges, because there's something here that needs to be resolved. So for some of you, it is just about coming in and offering an apology. Some of you guys, it's about getting healing and closure so that you can start something new with somebody else. But for many of you, this person, they want a new beginning with you. They want to wipe the slate clean. They've received karma. And it's like maybe they've tried to be with other people after you and they just can't. Chariot energy. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer. This is an energy of moving on, being victorious, feeling strong. But somebody wants to come back. It's like somebody, it's like it always comes back to you, Scorpio. It could also be somebody that tried to replace you on the job. And it's like nobody does it the way you do. And so they're really valuing you. But that's what I'm getting. This is a reading of second chances, my dears. My dear Scorpios, this is about second chances. If you guys have been on your own for a while, I feel like somehow, whether it's somebody from your past reaching out to you, they're giving you healing and closure so that you can move forward. You're holding yourself in very high regard. People are seeing you as the Empress energy, Scorpio. Like as in you are royalty. They don't want to lose you, whether it's a job or it's a person. But some of you guys, you're going to accept the healing that's going to allow you to move forward. It may also be happening in the dream space. So pay attention to your dreams at this time, Scorpio, because there may be some karma healing, especially if you don't remember. Like if you kind of like know something important happened in your dreams that you can't really remember it. Okay, that could also be an element of psychic surgery. Blindfold. Wow. So what I'm seeing here is the blindfold is being removed. You and somebody else, or you and a group of people, are taking off the blindfold because you were refusing to see what was holding you back from moving on or having this new beginning. Yeah, somebody may come in with a gift. They may come in with some flowers. What I'm getting here is somebody who can't see. They're getting a higher perspective, but you can like smell the flowers, right? Even if you can't quite see them. So using their other senses to see past any sort of 3D BS. Yeah, horse energy. Horse will get you where you want to go. Somebody's going to come charging towards you. Somebody's going to come charging towards you. Somebody doesn't want to let you go. okay? Or at least they want healing and closure at the very least. But many of them, they want to wipe the slate clean and start over, Scorpio. Lantern, somebody's been through sort of an awakening. Somebody's really gone within for these answers to take off this blindfold. There was something that they weren't seeing. I don't know if they weren't able to see your worth and your value before, okay? But it's like they've definitely gotten a higher perspective here. And I think some of them are also feeling quite foolish for whatever this magician is. Something they said or they did that they didn't really mean, okay? They might have said something without thinking about it, okay, that really hurt your feelings or drove a wedge between you. I don't feel like it was intentional. I do feel like this person or these people feel a bit foolish for letting you go. Summoning power, instinct, intellect, and control. This is your energy, though. You know, this is your energy. For many of you guys, this is a soulmate contract, okay? And if you want to heal this, you absolutely can, because I feel like they want to start anew with you. But, you know, you do need to use all of your power to control your thoughts and your emotions here, Scorpio. And I feel like this person is also really, they're working through some ego issues and they have some pride, which may have held them back until now. But it's like they don't want to let you go with this horse. They see how powerful you are, how much of an asset you are. Divine feminine, magnetic receptive power. Without realizing it, Scorpio, you are in this Venusian energy. You are in this Empress energy. You're manifesting this. Some of you guys are manifesting new love, but you realize you need healing and closure to a previous situation first, because you're seeing that that's what's keeping you from moving on. You're doing a karmic review. You're seeing things, you know, you're forgiving yourself, you're forgiving others so that you can move forward. But for others of you, this is they are seeing you as the divine feminine, as their divine feminine. And it's like they're coming in to offer you an apology, express regret. They did a karmic review. They're looking at what they can do to change things, coming in to offer an apology, saying they want to start anew with you. All right. So again, Scorpios, you guys are going to do what you will with that information, because all of our situations are different, right? Is it something that you want to heal? It's a big decision for you. It's a big decision for you, because some of my Scorpios, you've been very happily independent. You've been enjoying your freedom and independence. Okay. And for some of you, you know, this person, you know, may have run from commitment where you really wanted commitment. And now you're thinking differently about commitment or committing to this person. So there's a lot of different messages and scenarios coming through here, Scorpio. All right, we get Pegasus of Alpha Centauri. Okay, beautiful. And we get Pegasus of Sirius, number 22. Sirius might be important. Some of you guys might be part of the Sirian Starseed Collective. Pegasus of Alpha Centauri. If you have felt locked into structures or other strict patterns, there's that Hierophant in reverse. This is also, Scorpio, you doing things your own way, changing behaviors, beliefs, traditions. Maybe some of you guys were also, you had a strict family or religious upbringing, and now you're really branching out to do what it is that you want to do. If you were treated poorly, or somebody allowed you to walk away, or a family sort of turned their back on you, or, you know, you feel like members of your culture, your tradition, or whatever turn their back on you, they're going to see the error of their ways here. Okay, you are being released. If you have been holding on to an underlying tension in the body, heart, or mind, the frequency of Alpha Centauri, the closest star system to our sun, can help you cast off that tension. You will open to new realities through deep acceptance of what is occurring now. Here is a gift of freedom to release fixity and experience new worlds. The star medicine here, delivered by our spirit friend Pegasus, gently removes blocks on all levels and nudges the soul towards a breakthrough in a gentle way. So wow, this is a really celestial energy here, especially with Sirius coming through as well. So many of you guys that I'm talking to, you may identify as starseeds, but you don't have to. Sometimes you may feel like a lone wolf. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting. This Two of Wands, this Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys have had a hard time, you know, or you felt like there was nobody out there for you, or that your journey was always meant to be alone. So sometimes you may feel like a lone wolf, even amongst others. You're supposed to be different so you can affect positive spiritual change within the human collective, but you do not always need to be alone. Listen inwardly and you will know how to balance connection with solitude. Trust what you need and when, and act on that. Do not give your power away, even if another may seem more advanced than you. Your direct, authentic connection to divine love and wisdom is affirmed. Trust it. A significant spiritual awakening or soul growth is taking place. Beautiful, Scorpios. My goodness. Some of you guys absolutely are receiving an activation here. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into the role of divine feminine. You're advancing your spiritual awakening. But for some of you guys, that's because you are here on a twin flame journey as well, okay? Aphrodite, self-love. Beautiful. I love this. So Aphrodite returns after you guys are going to make the right decision, what's best for you. By loving yourself, being in this divine feminine energy, then you're going to attract your divine masculine. Now, if you identify as divine masculine, then this is about attracting your divine feminine. But there is a lot of pleasure. There's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of intimacy that's either getting kick-started or renewed for you, okay, with this Pluto in retrograde. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found clarity and guidance in these messages. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.